I am back. We are back. So if you are here with us, tell us where you are tuning in from. I am coming from the beautiful city of New York. I'm super excited to be here with you. And I appreciate all of you who are currently tuning in. Type in chat where you are coming in from. I would love to add you to the screen, show you some love. Today, as some of you may know or may not have known, we are doing a virtual book launch for a collaboration project, The Evolution Effect. It's been a phenomenal, amazing experience. And I'm so honored and grateful for all the amazing co-authors on this project. Let me tell you something. They are all game changers. As I always say, I like to be surrounded by greatness because greatness breeds more greatness. Greatness to the third power, 40th power, infinity power. And that's all I like, to be surrounded by greatness. Okay. And if you don't feel like you're greatness, listen, we'll get you elevated and ready to go. So you will know that you are greatness. Just saying. So I'm super excited to be here with you. And I have three of our amazing co-authors here with us. Earlier at what was it, 10 o'clock in the morning? Listen, we here all day, child. We had Sheldine and Katia, who did a phenomenal job. And today I have three amazing. They're going to introduce themselves, okay? Because listen, we all powerhouses, and sometimes we don't need introduction, But I like for people to tell about themselves, okay? So they can share their own story, their own greatness, their own phenomenal story, right? So I'm super excited. Let me see who's here. Oh, we got, hey, Sheldine, I just talked about you. How you doing, girl? You did phenomenal. Just saying, you were amazing. And Renee, hey, sunshine. Let me tell you something. I just saw Renee's amazing Who's Who nominee video. Girl, you were fire, okay? That red lip snatched, okay? She said, this is amazing. Love that intro. Thank you, sunshine. I'm so excited. And, you're tuning in from Jersey. Thank you. Oh, okay. She read her cup of water. And shows it. Thank you for the fires. Thank you for the love. I appreciate you. So if you don't know who I am Jeneea Spencer, and keep the fire burning. Yes. Hi. Tell people where you tuning in from, because they need to know we international. Okay. Tell people where you tuning in from. Okay, honey. But anyway. So my name is Jeneea Spencer. I'm the CEO of Maximum Evolution, and I help women to transform their lives by bringing their vision into fruition and building their own tables, because we are no longer waiting for our seats at anyone else's table. We're just going to go and build our own. Okay, I'm just saying. So I'm super excited. And if you want to connect with me, you can connect with me at Jeneea Spencer Now on Facebook, on Instagram, and my website is www.readytotransformnow.com. Trinidad in the house. Bop. Yes, I love Trinidad. Let me say something. I love the islands. If I could, I love the islands. So shout out to Trinidad. I love it. All right. So our first wonderful co-author that we're going to introduce is the lovely Arica. You ready for me, Arica? You ready for me? Sunshine? Okay, let's go. Say hello to the beautiful people.
Hey, beautiful people.
Listen, we love energy over here. Yeah, hold on. We got Dr. Stevie. Okay, we got to make sure we say the doctor. We got Dr. Stevie in the house with us. Hey, darling, how you doing? So I'm going to give you the floor. Tell the beautiful people who you are, Sunshine.
Hello, beautiful people. I am Arica Quinn. I am the CEO of Queen to Queen, and I am helping sexual abuse survivors transform their trauma to power. That's right. You do not have to walk in trauma and be depressed and anxious and feeling like you're not worthy and self-sabotaging yourself. Your trauma can become your power. And that is what happened to me. And I want to share how you too can get to the point where what you've been through no longer holds you back, but it is the catalyst that pushes you forward. I am so excited to be here and to be a part of the Evolution Effect. It was an amazing experience. Being a part of this, because everybody in the group had an amazing story, and just our interaction with each other and the support we received from each other was absolutely phenomenal. And the title of my chapter is Forgive the Little Girl, Transform the Woman. And it is important that you go back to wherever that trauma began in your life, and the person that you were at that point, that you go back and you forgive that person, and you let that person know that it was not their fault, that they are an overcomer. You encourage that person. And so when I went back and I encouraged the little girl and I forgave the little Arica, I was able to begin to transform the woman that you see before you today. And I just want to say, you know, again, I am grateful to Chanel. She was an amazing visionary author in this entire project. And the way you can get in touch with me is you can find me on Facebook under Arica P. Quinn. You can also find my group under Transformed Queens, or Queen to Queen. Transfer Trauma to Power is my Facebook page. I am on Instagram at Queen to Queen's Voice. And you can email me at Queen to Queen's Voices at gmail.com. And again, I am just excited to be here.
Yes, I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh. I love your chapter title. It was so powerful, and your story was so powerful. And it's, as you said, it's super important for us to literally go back and forgive the little girl, forgive the little boy, forgive love on the little. Sometimes just go back and hug the little girl and hug the little boy. Because we go through so many different things that no one knows about as children, and sometimes we're exposed to different things, and it shapes us to who we are literally today if we don't heal, deal, and feel is what I say.
Right.
So it's super, super powerful. And I loved your story because you have overcome so many different adversities, and to see your beautiful smile. I love the purple hair, girl. I love that. It's so cute. Let's get to the
domestic abuse and violence. Gotta represent.
Yes, listen. Oh, we're gonna get into that. We are definitely gonna get into that. And Dr. Stevie said, yes, this is so exciting. I'm so proud of y'all. Oh, we're so proud of you too. Listen, Dr. Stevie has her virtual summit, virtual retreat. Okay, y'all need no more hidden figures. I need you to get into that. Okay, just say it. Arica, go in. Yes. So that is a powerful title. Yes, I agree. I love that title. It's phenomenal. And she said, Shana did her thing. Thank you. I tried. You know, I tried.
Look, I took good notes.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
Yes.
And Renee said, heal, deal, and feel. Yes, listen, I am so big on healing, dealing, and feeling. You have to feel what you feel. You have to deal with it, and then so you can heal from it, so that it no longer holds you, and you're not carrying it. Because Lord, you know, we be mad. I'm not gonna lie to you. Somebody does something and you just be like, ooh, and you want to just get back at them, and you like, ooh,
yes,
you know,
yes.
But you know, or sometimes we have experiences and we just suppress it, like we act like it didn't happen. So that's not
what I did. That's what I did. Like deep pressure to the fact that I literally, in my own thinking, thought I forgot about what had happened to me.
Right.
Triggered, and all that stuff started coming back, and I was having nightmares and craziness. Craziness.
No, like literally, it like and what happens is sometimes you don't even realize. You don't realize it. Like you don't realize why you might react to certain things, or what you don't even understand that triggers and what that means. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's so important for you to heal, deal, and feel. I'm telling you, I promise you, because it just feels like a whole weight is lifted off of your shoulder once you start to. You know what I mean? And it's a process. It ain't like, oh, you went to bed last night, woke up today. You like, oh, this is great. It's a process, you know. But it's a worthwhile process, because the end result means just freedom and beauty, and just, you know, you just feel great.
I tell people all the time, transformation is a journey. It is not a destination.
Exactly. That part. Okay, that part. Well, thank you, Arica. Look, she's not going too far. All right, she's gonna come right back. I promise you. But we're gonna get to our next co-author. We have the amazing. Say hello to the people, Danielle. How you doing?
What's up? Hi. How everybody doing?
Good. We good over here. How are you doing over there?
I'm doing good. Oh,
thank you for the love, Dr. Stevie. Thank you for trying to. No, I don't try to be power. We are power. Okay. Only. Woo, yes, the process. Someday in known and unknown tongues. Listen. The people. Some days you just be like, "Oh, I wish somebody would today." I have I love her. I don't want to say her name wrong. Analu. I love she. All right. So she's
Yeah.
about to be a game changer in my life. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Transformation is a journey. It is not, yes, it is not a
Yes.
destination. Power. Yes, yes, yes,
Yes,
yes,
it
yes.
is.
Yes. And just have to say,
Definitely.
hey, girl. It's
Hey,
time to say,
Stevie.
so I'm not
Hey.
so you can introduce yourself to the lovely, beautiful people. All right, sunshine.
Hi, everybody. I'm Danielle Batiste. I'm Army veteran, author, entrepreneur, and I'm also a type 2 diabetic, which got me started to start my business, Diabetes Made Better. I started it because I was hearing too many indifferent things about diabetes and how people was feeling about the disease. And I wanted to be that vessel that people could come to and change the mindset about diabetes. It's not, it's what you make it. So if you do not take care of the disease, it will not take care of you. So I want to be that person that you can come to. We can talk about it, talk about anything. I just want to have everybody be open about it, and we get there and discuss any and everything about it. And I want to be that person that you can come to and you can see me, a real life person who have done and did everything that you are talking about, and do not go into denial like I did when I was first diagnosed, because that is the worst place to go to when you have diabetes, is to go into denial. It took me almost a year before I came out of denial, and thank God the disease didn't wreak havoc on my body. So when I first came out of denial, I basically started fighting, but that wasn't it. So the title of my chapter in the evolution is called Depression Can't Hold Me Down. I also suffer with that as well, with diabetes, and depression and diabetes go hand in hand. So some days it's just like it is a fight, because I do not want to get up anything because I'm down. Sometimes I don't even know why I'm down. And I just feel like I don't want to move. I don't want to get out of bed. I don't want to work. I don't want anybody to talk to me. Don't say anything to me, because I am that chick. Don't say nothing to me. I just want to be in my own space, close my door, and let me work it out myself. That's how I feel. I do have a doctor that I talk to, but sometimes the doctor, when you're in that space, it's sometimes just like you just say one word and you just like, oh God, why is she talking to me? That's just how it is. Just please let me go. Let me get in my space and just let me be by myself. That's how depression have you sometimes. You just want to be alone. People want to help you. They're like, you're going to be all right. You don't know what I'm fighting. You can't tell me I'm going to be all right because you don't know what I'm fighting. Sometimes I don't even know what I'm fighting. I don't even know why I'm like this in the first place. So it's hard. It's even hard when you're a single parent and you have a kid that you have to take care of. I'm kind of happy in the way he's 14 and he's pretty self-sufficient, but he also helped mom sometimes when she feeling like that. So I'm glad he kind of in tune to how I do feel. But sometimes it's just where your body just don't want to move. You just don't want to think. You just don't want to do anything. And on top of depression, I was diagnosed with bipolar as well. To me, bipolar is me trying to catch a train. My mind is just racing and I can't catch it sometimes. So I'm kind of wired differently than other people. I think differently than other people. When I'm in my mania moods, I just think I can do the most grandeur things. I can do like 5, 6 things at one time. I have like so many projects that's not finished because my mind got me going this, and that way. And they're just not finished. And then I'll come back to them weeks later because, I started so many things. But that's just how this depression gets you, this bipolar gets you. I also have irritability issues. It's just like so much go on in my head. It's just like sometimes the rest is welcome, but it doesn't solve anything. I'm on medication. The medication helps, but it only helps me to sleep. they wanted me to take the medication in the daytime. I can't because I'll be sitting there sleeping. But
Listen, I feel like you have a lot happening on a day-to-day basis, right? But the beauty of it is that you're here and you're
yes,
navigating through it all, and you're not allowing it to define what you can do and how you could potentially be, right? You're your own boss. You know what I'm saying? You're working on your business, you're working, you're a mom. You have a lot of great things happening that you are showing up for, even though you're still battling those things. And it's a beautiful thing to see, right? So how can people connect with you?
And you can connect with me on Facebook, Diabetes Made Better. I also have a website, www.daniellebatiste.com. And my Instagram is at Danielle Batiste.
Yes. And like, look, you got the comments coming in. Look, you got the comments coming in. We overcome by the testimonies of others. So thank you for the work that you do. Listen, she said, thank you for your service. Yes, we love you. We appreciate everything that you do, Danielle. You are amazing. And Sheldine said, I love you, Danielle. You are so strong. Never met you in person, but we can connect. Listen, I told them behind the scenes that we need to have a whole party. Okay, like we do. She said, keep soaring, girl. Happy we connected on this platform. I'm super excited. That's why collaboration is key. You never know who is right next to you. You never know who is on the same page as you, on the same path as you, struggling with the things that you may be struggling. So it's such a beautiful thing to collaborate and meet other like-minded, powerful individuals. Because listen, when you do that, magic happens. Okay. She said this is helping so many people, especially Mental Health Day just passed. We need to have this conversation more as it is. I completely agree. Right. Like I feel like just in growing up and just in society, there's like a stigma in regards to mental health and going to therapy or having a psychiatrist, and it automatically writes you off as crazy, and that's not fair because everybody has different experiences, everybody has different, has different traumas, has different things that they're dealing with. So if I'm making a decision to go get help, that's not my listen. You need to do the same, okay? I'm not talking to you, Danielle. I'm talking to the audience. You need to do the same. Go get help. Go get the help that you need. I'm telling you, like whether it's a friend, whether it's a professional, get the help that you need. A mentor, a coach, get the help that you need so that you can literally navigate through everything that you are dealing with and that you need to heal from. And like you said, it's a beautiful thing for you to for you to share your story, because like you said, it's sometimes there's a stigma behind it, you know what I mean, or you're automatically judged by the things that you have been diagnosed with, and it's just unfair, you know what I mean? Right. Do you have anything that you wanted to add? Hold on, let me see. She said, I can just say I love and appreciate my Christian money makers. I love that. This is why we have to abolish being hidden figures, because so many of these testimonies never need to be heard by so many people. I completely agree. And this was the purpose of this project, because I feel like as individuals, we sometimes deal with things alone. You know what I mean? And now you're sharing your story. Look at all the encouragement and all the love that you get. You know what I'm saying? And you may not have had that 5 minutes before. You never know what you were dealing with before you got on this live. You know what I mean? You don't know what I was dealing with before I got on this live. So just sharing your story and having love spread up all on you, it just feels good. So I'm gonna send you a virtual hug. Virtual hug. All right, thank you. Danielle's not going too far. Don't worry, she goes backstage. I'll bring it up our next amazing co-author. Say hello to the beautiful people.
Hi, y'all know who this is. My name is Jeneea Moore, and I am the fire starter. Listen, I ignite, I motivate, I help stir up the gifts in others. Trust me, I can't even help it. That's just what I do. And I am so excited to be on this show, y'all. I haven't been in front of the camera so long, but I will be coming out soon. Listen, the title of my chapter in this amazing compilation book is Breaking the Mold. Just like that. Listen, you need to break the mold. I don't care what the enemy put on you. I don't care what your mama, daddy, and them said. I don't care what your ex tried to tell you. Listen, you gotta break the mold. I don't even care what the pastor try to deem you as. I don't care what your haters try to hate on you. I don't even care what you put in your own thought process. Listen, today is the day to what? Break the mold. We are breaking the mold over here. We are breaking the mold. No longer hidden figures, okay? We're going to break the mold today because you are special. You are great. There's greatness oozing out of you. There's power in your name and your stance, but you gotta stop staying in the place that's hurting you. You have to stop staying in the place that's oppressing you. You have to stop being connected with the people that's trying to destroy you. Just today, break the mold. That's all I gotta say. Break the mold, break the mold. So look me up. My name is Jeneea Moore on Facebook, Saved Over Success. You can find me on IG or YouTube. Listen, I'm gonna come out with some more shows because I like to start up fires. If you know me, you really know I start fires. But today, if you don't remember nothing else, break the mold.
Listen, let me tell you something. Energy, listen. Oh my gosh, you have me like, yes. I
break it.
Yes,
break it. Everything that you used to be, everything that was yesterday, everything of your last thought. Break it all. Listen, you can be everything that you're supposed to be and beyond. Get out of your own way, move everybody else out the way, and listen, break the mold. Forget about the box. Break the mold that people try to put on you. Greatness is in your future. Prosperity is in your future. Wealth is in your future. If you only break that mold.
Hey, listen,
that's all I gotta say about that, honey. Okay. Break the mold.
Yes. Oh my God, I love
Don't let nothing hold you. Break the mold. If you want to be an author, break the mold.
Yes.
You want to graduate from college? Guess what? I have my master's degree. I got a year and 2 months to get my doctorates. Listen, I had to break the mold. I had a learning disability, struggle with reading, struggle with spelling, all that kind of stuff. But listen, I'm an author. This is the second compilation book. Don't let me put out the one I need to put out. I'm about to break the mold.
Yes, you're not about to. You are, honey. Okay.
I thank you so much for letting me be on the show, letting me be in this fire book. Listen, y'all better get this book. I'm excited about it. Listen, everybody is so wonderful. Everybody's chapter is amazing because guess what? We breaking that mold.
Yes, we are. Listen, I'm gonna get a tattoo now. I need to get it.
I gotta get my shirt now. Break the mold. Breaking the mold. Let's go.
That's amazing. She said this one right here brings energy for sure. Yes, she surely does. Like, she put my energy to sleep, honey. Okay.
Love you, Stevie. Yes.
She said, go ahead all the way in. Yes, break the mold.
Yes, breaking the mold. So if y'all need a host or anything, call me up, talk show, whatever. That's what we're doing because I'm breaking the mold. Ain't nothing holding me back.
I love it. She said, I'm so glad that I have insurance on my phone because I'm about to go. That is so true with what you said in regards to breaking the mold and literally like unlocking our greatest potential, because so many times, like you said, we take the mold or the instruction or the guidance of other people that then puts limiting beliefs on ourselves. So once you break that mold, you just take over. Like it's just listen. Oh my God! Like you just gave me all types of life just now.
Thank you. Remember, you hold the vision. You are the visionary, not the people.
Yes.
Don't let them give you their vision. You have the vision.
Let's
Let's break the mold.
Listen, we're gonna bring our other co-authors back. Say hello, beautiful people. So let's get into this tea.
Break the mold, Jeneea. Break the mold.
She was not playing. Look, that's gonna be the title of this damn live. So tell me about that. How have you talking about that? How did you break the mold, Miss Arica?
Oh my goodness. So as I said before, I am a survivor of sexual abuse. Not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 times in my entire journey. And so should I say the first thing that I did to begin to break the mold was I knew that I needed some help. I could not break this mold by myself. And so I began a journey of seeking out a therapist and seeking out a life coach. And let me say this, Jeneea has heard me say this before, honey, especially to my Black folks, because we have a hard time with this, but seeking a therapist does not mean you are crazy. It means that you are smart enough to know that you need some help. Yeah. And so the first way I began to break the mold for me was to seek the help. And I partnered a therapist with a life coach. And the reason I did that is because my therapist was like my professor who taught me, gave me the assignment, but then my life coach was my tutor and helped me walk through the assignment. So I'm just saying, that's how I started breaking the mold. And once the mold, it's, I might got a little bit left on my feet. I'm shaking off, but the mold is breaking. And as I broke the mold, I've become an author. I've become a transformational life coach. I am a queen. I am a curvy model. You launch a podcast. Honey, we breaking molds over here.
Okay. What I told you. I only like to be surrounded by greatness. You just saw her list. Did you hear her credentials? Did you hear her list of what she did? Like, listen. That's period. Oh my, I love that. Go ahead, Danielle. What about you, Sunshine?
Well, as y'all all know about mine, depression, bipolar, irritability, anxiety, and I done wrote books. I got 1 book we're working on turning into a movie.
Yeah.
2 more collaborations. And my 3rd one.
Yes.
So, and not fighting diabetes. I have conquered diabetes.
Yes.
So that is the biggest mold right there. And with that diabetes, I got my sexy back. I lost some weight.
I can't remember words.
So that helps. So diabetes is the biggest thing. So
I love it. I love it. I mean, Miss Jeneea over here, she done started the whole Lord.
Listen, I can't help it. That's just what I do.
Okay, I love energy all day.
Yes. And let me just add how I broke the mold too, out of religion and religiosity. I had to get out of it because sometimes we put the ministry or the minister or the godly person ahead of God, and we begin to worship the people instead of worshiping God. And I had to break out of that mold because it began to oppress me to the point where I no longer knew who I was without validation, without instruction, without the word from the man of God instead of the God, the God.
Yes.
So I had to break out of that.
Oh, wow.
I had to break out of that stigma, break out of that generational curse, break out of this oppression that was in my mind. But when I was free, hey, come on now. That's why I'm on this show right now, because I became free. Because I said I'm about to break this mold. Y'all tripping. This is not even my shape. Okay? Come on, all this here. That ain't even my shape, and people would do that to you. And look at Miss Chanel right now. She done broke so many molds and helped us break the mold in the process. Listen, if y'all don't even know who she is, you need to follow her while she telling us to follow, y'all to follow us. Listen, you need to know who she is, because if you watch her, you will begin to break molds in yourself. Guaranteed. By watching her.
I love compliments. I cannot like Tia. Like
I'm
I appreciate
serious.
you. Thank you.
All you gotta do is watch her, and you gonna break modes. Period.
I heart you guys.
Yeah, and let me tell you, me and Chantel's stories are almost like looking in a flipping mirror, like
Right.
for real. We had this discussion. It's like looking in the mirror, but I love how God has room for us all. Yeah. Because even though our stories are similar, she reaching people over here, I'm reaching people over here. Danielle got her tribe over here. Jeneea got her tribe over here. Got her tribe. Like everybody in this book got their own tribe. Absolutely. So you don't have to feel like, oh, I can only go over here. I can no. We all got something for you. You get a little bit from me, get a little bit from Jeneea, get a little bit from Chantel, get a little bit from Danielle. And by the time you get through, you're gonna be so good you can't stand your own self.
Of understanding that what is for you is for you. No one can take it. So no longer look at what somebody else is doing. No longer look at the comparison of what somebody else has or what they're accomplishing. Like if you just focus on yourself and focus on your vision and your dreams and no longer look at somebody else's chapter 20. I used to do that. I used to be like, oh man, like I'm doing the same exact thing and they over there blossoming and I'm over here like, what the, you know what I'm saying? And that was just in corporate and personal and whatever. And once I removed that comparison, once I figured out like, listen, I am who I am and what is for me is going to be for me no matter what, no matter who tries to take it from me, it's going to be for me regardless. Whether it's this month, next month, 5 years, it's still going to be mine. You know what I'm saying? It's assigned to you. So once you understand that and remove that the competition and understand that competition, you're only in competition with yourself, like it's the most freeing thing in the world, like literally. So we could be doing the exact same thing. It's not going to bother me because I already know who is for me is going to be for me regardless of whatever anybody else is doing. You know what I'm saying? So when we shift our mindset to understand abundance is there for everyone, there is no lack. Like it's the most freeing thing in the entire world. Like I'm gonna help you, Arica, get to where you want to be. I'm gonna help whoever get to where they want to be. Because I understand that there's room for everybody at the table. I don't have to fight for a seat. I don't have to fight for a peak. Like the table is the table, and there's room for everybody. There's money for everybody. There's abundance for everybody. Once you understand that, it's like the best thing in the world. Like you can just be like, all right, we're gonna skip down the block together. Like who coming with me? That's my vibe. Like who's coming with me? I don't want to be at the top by myself. I want to bring people with me because my success and your success is everybody's success. And just shifting the mindset to understand that is just game changing, period.
Well, I gotta go, you guys. I love you, but the last thing I'm going to say is, the last thing I'm going to say is stay in your lane and dominate. That's it.
Yes, listen,
love you guys. See you guys later.
Chanel, I'm just gonna put it out there real quick. You know, we speak things into the atmosphere. Yo, Steve Harvey, are you listening?
Stevie Harvey, come on, we here. Like, let's go. Let's get into the comments real quick. You know, I love to show some love. Hold on. So we said she's on fire. Go ahead on the wind. So Sheldon said yes, we are all special. Stevie said she ain't playing with the people. She was not. I saw that one. I read it. Hold on. She said, love you too. Yes, I was speaking about that yesterday. The stigma is what is crazy. Yes, the stigma in mental health is insane. And that'll literally stop people from really truly getting the help that they need. You know what I'm saying? They suffer in silence. They suffer by themselves. And it just makes it worse. So supporting people, loving on people, because again, you never know what somebody's dealing with. Like you never know. You never know what Danielle was dealing with 5 minutes ago before she got on this live. You never know what Arica's dealing with. You never know what I was dealing with, or the people that are around you are dealing with. So show a little love. Can we just I know we can't hug, but we can do virtual hugs, love. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, people, come on. She said, y'all better come on through. Yes, to the movie, Danielle. Yes, I want to see that. Okay, listen. We need to say it. And she said, I hope. Wait. Thank you, Dr. Stevie. Yes, we know. Everybody's done. said, yes, sexy, yes, big right, our sexy dad. I love Justin Timberlake. She said, yes, get released from religion and create relationship. Yes. There's another powerful story. Oh my gosh. Mercy. Oh my, I did her podcast interview. I was like mind blown. Like it was, oh my gosh, I cannot wait for her to share her story. And she said, he who is the son sets free is free indeed. Yes. Thank you, Margaret. And she said, oh, Renee said, Chanel, so quick. Oh, thank you. Let me get my Rihanna crown. Ew. And Dr. Steve said, I told Chanel last night how she has been a blessing to the space that I stand in right now. Oh, okay. And what else do we have here? She said, that's what happens when you rock your it factor to the fullest. Yes, cultivating your it factor today, not tomorrow. It's all about now action, not later action. Okay, right. Not right now. After you get off this live, but you know what I'm saying. And she said, comparison is the thief of joy, 150%. 100%. It is. And custom designed assigned. Yes, amen. And
that custom designed assigned.
Yes.
I think that's the next audiobook right there.
Yes.
Custom designed assigned. Yes.
It's like you rolling or not. I could not. So beautiful people. Do you have any words for the audience?
I would just say, like, on the real, whatever you need, whatever you are seeking, whatever you are desiring, number one, seek God first. Because it clearly says, if you seek him first, all things will be added. And then after you seek him, look, you got a plethora. You got me, you got Danielle, you got Dr. Stevie, you got Renee, you got Kiati, Jeneea, there is a slew of us in this book that I guarantee you will talk to you. So don't ever hesitate to reach out. We are not so in ourselves that we cannot be touched by others. And so know that I am here for you. If you just need somebody to talk to, DM me. I got you. Girlfriend, boyfriend, auntie, cousin, sister, nephew, pastor, elder, whoever you are. I got you. If you need somebody to talk to, we can just don't feel like you got to walk through whatever it is you're walking through by yourself. And trust, if I don't know the answer with the connects I got right now, I promise you I can find you somebody that is right where you are and who you need to connect with. Like Chanel said, we don't have a problem with uplifting each other and pushing each other out in the forefront and connecting people with who they need to be connected with. So trust and believe. When I tell you I'm here, and if you need that ear, if you need some advice, if you need some direction, hit your girl up. I got you.
Yes. And tell people how they can connect with you again.
So you can connect with me on Facebook through Arica P. Quinn, which is my personal page, or Transformed Queen to Queen, which is my Facebook group page, or Queen to Queen, which is my page. And then on IG at Queen to Queen's Voice. You can connect with me any of those ways. And like I said, I'm here for you. Let's do this.
Yeah. Oh, we didn't touch on is domestic violence. Oh,
yes.
Yes. It is Domestic Violence Month, right? And like I feel like so many different stories in this book has been tied to some form of domestic violence. And it's super important for all of us to understand that there are so many people that may be dealing with that currently in this moment.
Yes.
And if you do have somebody that's in your family or a friend that you know is dealing with that, and you may be frustrated and you might just be like, oh, why don't they just get it? Why don't they just walk away? Why don't they? You have to understand that, again, it is a process. And when you are wrapped up mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually with somebody, it is a process to detach. So just give them a little love.
Yes.
Give them a little support.
Yes. And
Okay,
no,
listen.
domestic violence does not mean that somebody smacked you upside your head.
No,
That is not the only form of domestic violence or abuse. It can be emotionally, it can be spiritually, it can be financially, it can be mentally. All of that falls under domestic violence and domestic abuse. So I'm just going to tell anybody that's on here that's listening, if you are in that situation right now, all I need you to do is DM me a purple heart in my inbox and I'll know it's you. And then I'll reach out to you and we'll see what we can do to help you get connected, to get you talking to somebody, to get you whatever, because with this whole pandemic, domestic violence, if people don't know this, domestic violence is like the highest form of violence right now in the United States because people couldn't leave their homes. Let me also make something else clear. It ain't just women out there. There are men that are being abused, that are being financially taken advantage of. There are elderly people. There is elderly abuse. If y'all didn't know that, I used to work at a bank and we used to have to send the cops to people's houses all the time because someone was taking advantage of that elderly person's financial stability. And so it comes in all forms. So seriously, if somebody is listening right now at this moment and you need an outlet, you need to speak to somebody, you need to begin to find a way out, drop me a purple heart in my inbox. I got you.
Yes, I love it. And what you said was super, super valid and true in the fact of the different forms of it, as well as understanding that it's not it in the peak of domestic violence in regards to this pandemic. Because sometimes being able to go to school, being able to go to work allows you to be away from that abusive environment. And so now you're just stuck, like literally in it, you know, and you for real. And for those who've never experienced it, it is like life-changing and terrifying because you just don't know what to expect and you really go through some serious trauma. And I'm saying that because I was a person that dealt with domestic abuse. And for me, it wasn't until I was ready to receive and ready to release for me to really truly get out of that situation. And it took for people to like literally be like, girl, bye. You know what I'm saying? Tough love, honestly. Because you could sit there and you could beat me in my head like, girl, you need to do this, girl, you need to do that. But it's not until you understand what you are worth, your value, the situation, and really open your eyes to what is happening. But when you're in it, it just feels like this is it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like literally, so everybody can come to you and tell you everything in the world. You're like, that sounds great, but I'm still gonna go and do what I got to do. You know what I mean? And so it's like you said, it's super powerful for one to get out of that and to be able to then take ownership of your life again and turn your life around and be free of all of the trauma that you've ever experienced in being in domestic abuse and violence. And so I love it. I love your hair. I love what it stands for. I'm a true domestic violence advocate. And that's why I'm such an advocate for women, especially because I know what it feels like to just feel victimized and to feel mistreated and to feel completely alone and just feel unworthy and like you just feel, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm very big on elevating other women because I know what it is. I know what it feels like. I know what it is to suffer in silence and feel alone. So I appreciate you, Arica, and your amazing story and everything that you have overcome is just a beautiful thing, and everything that you're doing to help other individuals to get through their traumas and navigate and be better and do better and step into their greatness. Okay, there's the purpose of this amazing book. Thank you, Arica. Go ahead, Danielle. You have any final words?
Basically, the Queen said everything. I agree with everything the Queen said. And also, if there's something that you want to do it. Don't let nobody stop you. Just go ahead on and do it. Do what you have to do to get where you have to go. And just a little touch on that domestic violence. My mom was in a situation like that where I was seeing, with the boyfriend she had, was constantly fighting and things like that. So just one time I just got tired and I just took him and I just threw him. And I was like, I'm just tired of this, So you're right. It do affect you a little bit. And, sometimes you find yourself falling in that same pattern, but then you're like, oh no, I can't go there. I can't go there. So, and when you said, that's why I was saying mentally, one was trying to get to me mentally. I was like, no, I can't. I love myself too much. I'm worthy. I can't go there. So you won't see the Purple Heart in your DM because I fought that. I fought that, Arica. I got it. But if I need talking to, I definitely will IM you. I beat that.
But and what you said is super powerful too, in the effect that it has on the people that are around it. Because you as an individual, you're experiencing it, but the environment and the children that are around, the family members that are around, that are experiencing it impacts them as well. And to be very honest, that was the main key to me removing myself, because I didn't want my children to be impacted in any kind of way negatively because of the situation that I chose to be in, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? And so we have to be very mindful of what we expose children to, because that literally molds them and their mindset and their belief system literally as they get older and as they become teenagers and young adults and grown people. A lot of the things that people do and the way that they behave is because of the things that they experienced as children, and then they again didn't heal, deal, and feel. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I absolutely love everything that you said. And so how do people can connect with you, Danielle?
You can connect with me on Facebook, Diabetes Made Better. My website, www.daniellebatiste.com, and IG at DM Batiste 77.
No worries. So just gonna see these comments before we go. She said, I will work on that for sure. She's talking about the audio book. Okay, come through, project. Amen. That's great. Listen, Arica is no joke. Okay, she knows exactly what she's talking about because she's been through some things and she has overcome so many adversities. So it's a powerful woman and queen that she is. So I appreciate everything that you do, Arica. And Sheldine said, yes, seek God. Yes, amen to that. And Stevie said, we all have to look out for each other. It's so key. Absolutely. And Renee said, you can't see a picture while you're inside the frame. Oh, listen, y'all giving quotes today. Okay. I love that. You can't see the picture while you're inside the frame. Oh, that's so powerful. Oh my gosh, I love that. Renee Taylor. Amen. Absolutely. And Stevie said, one of my very best friends went through domestic violence and I didn't understand it clearly until I saw it with my own eyes. At that point in my life, I have never experienced anything like that. It taught me so much. Yes, like it's unreal. And sometimes all they need is just somebody to listen, somebody to hug them, somebody to give them a little love, because you never know what somebody is dealing with. And that's why I'm so big on treating people right in that moment. Like for 2 seconds, just removing yourself from the situation and show a little love, because you never know what somebody is dealing with at home, at work, personally, internally. You just never know. So just love on people. And like Jeneea said, break the mold, people. Break the mold. So I thank all of these beautiful, amazing co-authors for being on this platform and for your contribution to this project. It's been a phenomenal experience. And I can't wait for the final product. I got some things coming for y'all. We're not going to answer that now. But I heard you guys is trailer for the beautiful people one last time. Say bye to the beautiful people. Love you. Lovelies.
Bye.
Bye. Don't go nowhere. love me a good book trailer. I love me a good book trailer. I'm telling you, I do. Say bye to the beautiful people. So, beautiful people, thank you all for tuning in. I see you, Chris Lee. I see you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. You're amazing. I love everything that you do, and I can't wait for your book. I'm telling you, I can't wait. But I appreciate all of you for tuning in and being here with us. It's been an amazing, amazing, amazing session. And if you are still here with us, make sure you tune in to the next one at 5 o'clock. I will be right back with you. And if you want to connect with me, you can find me on Facebook and Instagram at Jeneea Spencer Now, and my website, www.radiotransformnow.com. And if you want to get a copy of this amazing book, go to www.evolutioneffectbook.com. Beautiful people. And I'm going to give you this trailer one more time before we go, because I appreciate you. Let me hold on, Renee. I saw what you said, Renee. Hold on. She said, woo, child. Listen, you know I love me a good video trailer. But I appreciate all of you guys for tuning in and being here with us. And stay tuned, because we got a little bit more for you. But not now, just a little bit later. All right, beautiful people.